Hi, this is an AP chemistry video, and we are going to be discussing the electron geometry, the molecular shapes of the electron geometry of trigonal bipyramidal. So here we have 5 total domains. The first example is going to be all bonds. And our angle here is going to be, there's some 90-degree angles and some 120-degree angles. And this one is going to be called trigonal bipyramidal. An example would be PF5. This is hybridization of sp3d. But let me show you on the FET so you can visualize this. Hopefully I can pull this up quick. So here, if we were gonna show this one right here. So do you see there are 5 bonds coming off the central atom without any lone pair electrons? And can you see now in this angle that we have the 120 degrees, like between the bottom right here, and then there's a 90 degree up here. So both 120 and 90 degree angles are present. The next one is also electron geometry is trigonal bipyramidal, but now we're going to have 1 lone pair of electrons, and we're going to have 4 bonds. And the name of this is seesaw. An example would be SF4. So let me show you this on the FET. So this could be, let me grab it right here. Can you see how it's kind of like a seesaw? You would sit here and your friend would sit there, and you would go up and down like a teeter-totter. And these are the legs. But you can see because of the lone pair, our angles are not 90 anymore. They're a little bit less. But if I go to model, where then everything is ideal. So that shows you the 90 degree angles are still there. And then at the bottom, that should be 120. So we have both the 90 degree and the 120. The real is just a little bit more compressed because of the lone pair on top. So this is trigonal bipyramidal geometry, and the shape is seesaw. So let's talk about another one. So this one is going to have a central atom with 3 bonds and 2 lone pairs. And this is called a T-shape. And an example of this could be the ion, polyatomic ion here. Let me show you on the FET though. So this would correspond to this one. So can you see now it's with the 3 dimensions why they call it a T-shape. And again, this is the real. So the bond angle is a little bit smaller than 90 because of the lone pair electrons compressing those bonds. But this one does not have the 120 degree. I'll put the model on. You can see that they're always 90. Yeah. So that is what we call the T-shape. And again, I think it's obvious when you put it, I can't get it there now. Yeah, like that. It looks like a T. Okay, now we're going to talk about another linear. So this is going to be A with a bond and another bond. And now we're going to have 3 lone pairs. And it is linear. I'll show you how that happens. An example of this would be the triiodide ion. Let me show you. This is on the FET. So An example of this is right here. So it's got a lot of lone pairs on the central atom, but they balance out so that it does form a linear shape. So as long as the atoms around the central atom are the same, this is going to be a nonpolar molecule. And that is it for the trigonal bipyramidal 5 electron domains. I will make another video for the 6 electron domains.